I was in the air when President Joe Biden called, so I wasn't able to talk to him yesterday. What I would say is Florida, we have it handled. We got approved for the individual citizens, things we've wanted. We have what we need. Now, obviously, there may be additional things that we'll ask for in the future. It depends on how things shake out. But I think most of the effort should be in Western North Carolina right now, because you still have active rescues that need to take place. I mean, just think about, it's almost like if this area were totally cut off and every road was destroyed and all this, but you can still get places by boat. There, you can't do that. You're in, and I just think they should really, the federal government should focus on that. We're running rescue flights. We're happy to do it, but I know the federal government has more assets than the state of Florida has, so there should not be anybody left behind in those communities. Clearly, Florida residents who are still there, most of them stay, if they stay 6 months or less than 6 months, usually by October, mid-October is when they start coming back. So a lot of them would want to come back anyways. So we have our Operation Blue Ridge. We are going to be doing that. We're going to be bringing people to safety. If we have a smaller bird, you may not be able to take as many people. The Chinook, what is that, 40 packs we can do? We could do 40 packs on a Chinook helicopter. So that may be just like maybe one whole neighborhood in these areas. And I know there's a lot of Floridians that go up there, but there's probably a lot of Floridians that have never been to those mountains. And what I will tell you is it's very pretty. It's very refreshing because there's no humidity, but it is very ragged. I mean, they build these roads, and, it is not necessarily easy to get around all the time. It's not well lit all the time. It's just a different lifestyle. And so when you have something like this happen to sever the roads and the bridges and a lot of the things that happen, I mean, basically, I don't think they have any major way to even get out of a lot of those Western North Carolina places right now. That's going to require us doing the air mission. So that's why we're doing it. And I know, Kevin, we've had people sign up already. Yeah, so Kevin and his team are doing that. And, you're going to see people be brought back on our mission very, very shortly. And we're happy to do it. I mean, look, if we can bring people back from Israel by the hundreds when Hamas is raining rockets down, we should be able to get some helos into the Blue Ridge Mountains and get people out of there. But, yeah, I think that just from a response perspective, this here is very important. We're going to be there, but they didn't have any fatalities. I think in North Carolina, whatever fatalities have been reported, I think that's probably just scratching the surface of what's possible if we don't get people in there and get them out to safety. And if you think about it, it's like you could throw me there for 5 days, whatever, food and water, but you have like a child with special needs, you have a senior that is power dependent, you have this stuff, you run out of time very quickly. And so I think just looking at everything that I've seen in the information, I think that is where they need to make sure everybody is brought to safety. I mean, as bad as it is to see a restaurant hammered or see homes, you don't want loss of life. That is the one thing we can't rectify. We can always rectify property. We can rectify infrastructure. You can't rectify the loss of life. And, my fear is just having those areas cut off. It's a very difficult mission. So we're in the mission. We're in the fight. We're going to be bringing people back to safety, and we'll keep doing that as long as it's necessary. All right, let's go eat some Chick-fil-A.